Make this situation worse than it is, but it is very dangerous. That lady is right. She should be very scared.
Yeah, it's a huge concern. You know, when is the last time we really, obviously we had the Manzanos last year, a couple years ago.
Right.
Haven't seen any huge fires right in the heart of the Sandias, obviously, or along the Bosque so far this year. So it's a big problem. And not only the freeze, but the bigger issue really is this number right here, which is how long we've been without measurable precipitation at the Sunport. We're now at 51.
Wow.
And there's a good chance, there's a good chance, you guys, we could hit 60 on this thing easily. And our record, by the way, is over 100 days in a row. So we're not in the neighborhood of that yet, but still, this is a bad deal. And we talk about getting precip all the time here, and it does become a bit of a broken record, and I apologize for that. But we really need something going on here. So let's start here, and this is something we haven't done before. We're going to start doing a little bit more, especially during this wind season, which is taking the major wind gusts, especially in areas across the state of concern, and what we're looking at over the next 4 days. These are the Farmington numbers here, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for winds. We're looking at gusts to 40 tomorrow, and gusts once again by Monday up to 40 miles an hour as well. In Silver City, you guys are looking at a lot of wind over the next 4 days. 35 miles an hour at a gust is a possibility tomorrow. Sunday, same deal, and then by Monday up to 40 miles an hour. Over to Roswell, we're looking at a windy setup as well. Wind gusts around 35 miles an hour tomorrow, but by the time we hit Monday, 40-mile-an-hour gusts. Again, we're looking at in the next 4 days, not necessarily brutally strong winds, but they're going to be strong enough to elevate that fire danger. Las Vegas, here's what we're looking at. Wind gusts to about 40 tomorrow, all the way to 45 by Monday afternoon, and maybe even a little higher than that. And finally, right here in the metro, our situation is not much better. 15 to 25-mile-an-hour winds during the day tomorrow, maybe gusting to around 30, which is actually an improvement over what we had today. Heading through Saturday and Sunday, gusts come down a little bit for us, but then Monday they return again as yet another storm goes off to our north. So this is something we haven't done a whole lot of, but we're going to start giving you more information here on the wind, simply because it is the biggest factor in our weather, and it's probably going to be over the next few weeks. 55 in the metro, winds out of the north for us, 5 miles an hour. Relative humidity is very, very low. 30s and 40s across the north right now, a little warmer around Clayton and Tucumcari. Down across the south, 40s and 50s at this point. Today's highs, fairly warm out there, but not out of the ordinary to what you'd expect in central and northern sections. But out to the east, it was hot in Tucumcari, 79 in Clovis, 85 Roswell, and 85 in Carlsbad. For this time of year, obviously, those are pretty warm numbers. One weather system goes to our north today. Another couple on the way, another one for tomorrow, heading into the west coast. And as it does and slides to our north, we'll keep those winds cranked up. And then by Monday, we'll get another pretty good storm coming in here, going to our north once again. So we had a storm report for you for a storm on Sunday, but that's now completely out of the picture here, because we're seeing everything go off to the north here through the weekend. Slight chance at a shower or two around the Four Corners over the next few days, but even that doesn't look that great. And as we head into Monday, another storm system closes in. Don't get too excited about that. There's a better than even chance that that one, too, lifts off to the north, and all we get is a whole lot of wind out of it. So let's go region by region for you across the northwest. A spot rain shower, a possibility around Durango, but as we go south around Farmington and Gallup, things more likely to be just windy, with those wind gusts right around 40 miles an hour. But we do have a couple showers in the Durango forecast over the next few days. Nothing too widespread. Maybe we'll squeeze one out again on Monday as well. Meanwhile, down to the south and west, temperatures here going to top out in the 60s and 70s for tomorrow, with wind gusts around 35 miles an hour. Over into the southeast, well, we are looking at quite a bit of wind again tomorrow, and temperatures comfortable, but obviously fairly warm for this time of year. 78 Fort Sumner, 85 in Roswell for tomorrow, and temps will come down a little bit over the weekend in Roswell, but still lots of sunshine out there. North and east, temperatures are great, 50s and 60s. Winds going to be an issue, up to about 40 miles an hour out of gusts. We probably won't end up with a wind advisory across the northeast like today, but it will still be windy. Partly cloudy, southwest winds 20 to 30, gusting to 40 over the northern mountains. And in Santa Fe, temperatures, well, right about where we expect them for this time of year, with partly cloudy skies. And those temps will hang right in the low 60s into next week. Over into the East Mountains, temperatures here in the 60s. Southwest winds 20 to 30, gusting to 40 miles an hour. And finally, right here in the metro area, very nice for us tomorrow temperature-wise. Wind-wise, I think we'll take a step back over what we had today. Today we had sustained winds right around 30 miles an hour. Tomorrow it looks like we'll have gusts around 30 miles an hour. So that is a little bit better. Trying to find the bright side here. 7-day forecast. Temperatures for the most part in the 60s over the next 3 to 4 days, you guys. And anything that starts heading in our direction seems to just curl to the north.
You know, the other thing about this wind is it makes everybody irritable.
Oh, it does.
Grouchy, and so pay attention, all right?
Sorry about that. Let's stay focused. Sorry.
We've got sports coming up.